Welcome back to video classes. We are discussing arithmetic progressions, the general form and general term. You must find the difference between general form and general term. General form means the first term is a, the second term is a plus d, the third term is a plus 2d, the fourth term is a plus 3d. General term, nth term is equal to Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into t. These two are very important. So far we are doing the sums based on these formulas only, very important. Now here one sum I am going to explain. Determine the AP. Determine the AP. Determine in the sense find the AP. Find the AP. Whose third term is 16? In first statement, whose third term is 16? Whose third term is 16 in the sense T3 is equal to 16. Third term is 16. And seventh term T7 is very important. Somewhat a little logic is there. Seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12. There is a relation between seventh term and fifth term. Seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12. Exceeds the fifth term by 12. This is very important. Seventh term and the fifth term are not equal. When it is equal, if you are adding 12 to fifth term, then seventh term and fifth term are equal. That's why a small English statement, seventh term exceeds, that's what I kept plus. Seventh term exceeds fifth term by 12. Exceeds. Seventh term exceeds fifth term by seventh term exceeds fifth term by 12. 12 exceeds, that's why I kept plus, exceeds 12. This is the statement. Now from this is equation 1, this is equation 2. Just T3 means a plus 2d is equal to 16. This is T7 means a plus 6d is equal to a plus 4d plus 12. A plus 4d plus 12. Very important. T3, that's why third term is equal to a plus 2d is equal to 16. Seventh term, fifth term. Seventh term exceeds fifth term by 12. Seventh term exceeds fifth term by 12. Now, seventh term a plus 60, fifth term a plus 4d, 12. This is very important. If it is third term, a 2d will come. If it is seventh term, a 6d will come. If it is fifth term, a 4d will come. That is very important. Okay. Okay. Now, from the second equation, just I got a and a will be cancelled. Left hand side a is there, plus a is there. Right hand side plus a is there. That's why those two are cancelled. Now calculation 6d plus 4d will be transposed minus 4d is equal to 12. That implies 6d minus 4d is equal to 2d is equal to 12. That implies 2d, 2 into d. That's why into d is equal to 12 by 2. That implies d is equal to 6. I got the value. Now I want to find AP. Determine the AP. Determine the AP. A is required, D is required. Simply we can write AP. A is required, D is required. I got D. So here no need to solve like a pair of linear equations in two variables. I got directly, luckily I got the D value by using the second condition. Now substitute D value. This is equation 1 now. Substitute E value. This is equation 2. Substitute D value in 1. Put D is equal to 6 in equation 1. So A for A only, 2 into D for 6, 2 into 6 is equal to 16. That implies A plus 12, 6 to 12 no, 16. That implies A is equal to 16 minus 12. 16 minus 12. A is equal to 4. A is equal to 4. Now I got A value. Now I got D value. From that I can write AP. What is the, how to find AP? AP. How to find AP? AP. First term A. So what is A? A will be 4. Here A will be 4. A is equal to 4 d is equal to 6 first term. Second term t2 is equal to a plus d, a plus d, a for 4 plus d 10. This is first term, this is second term, third term a plus 2d, 4 plus 2 into 6, 2 6 are 2 into 6, 12, that is 16. So 3 terms are enough. We can write required AP, 4 comma 10 comma 16 comma so on. Determine AP, find AP, determine AP, find AP, both are same. I got 4 comma 10 comma 16. This is the first sum, very very important model. So one more sum, this is second question. The sum of the second and seventh terms of an AP is 30. The sum of the second and the seventh terms of an AP is 30. You know how to frame this equation. You know very well. In last video I explained. So somewhat tough the second statement. If its fifth term is equal to, if its fifth term is, if it's in the sense the same AP. If its fifth term is 1 less than twice its eighth term. This condition only somewhat problem for some students. So not all. So first statement I will convert into a mathematical statement, from English statement to mathematical statement. So the sum of the second and seventh terms. So what is first statement? T2 plus T7 is 30. The sum of second term and seventh term is 30. Of an AP is 30. Coming to the second, if its 15th term is, if its 15th term means T15. 15th term is means we can take is equal to, 15th term is equal to 1 less than twice its eighth term. Twice its eighth term. Twice its eighth term is twice, 2 times. Its eighth term is T18. T8, not 18, sorry, T8. 1 less than, we have to write like this. So 15th term is equal to 1 less than twice its eighth term. Carefully you listen, 1 or 2 times you watch this video, and this statement 1 or 2 times you read this statement, then only you can understand. Very very important. If it's first statement very easy, directly you can write. But coming to second statement, if its 15th term is equal to is 1 less than, just 1 less than 2 times its eighth term. 2 times its eighth term. Don't write like this. This is wrong. 1 less than, just 1 less for 2 times its eighth term. 2 times its eighth term. Coming to this statement is very very important. 15th term is equal to 1 less than 2 times its eighth term. 2 times means twice. Now coming to this, a plus d plus a plus 6d, t2 a plus 1d, t7 a plus 6d is equal to 30. So just a plus a is equal to 2e, 1d plus 6d is equal to 7d is equal to 30. You cannot simplify because here there is no common term. Here 7 is there, here 2 is there. That's why this is equation 1. Coming to this equation 2, a plus 14d is equal to 2 into 2 times 2t8. 2t8 means 2 into t8. t8 means a plus 7d minus 1. a plus 7d minus 1. That implies a plus 14d is equal to distributive property 2 into a 2a plus 2 sevens are 14d minus 1. Now simplify, we can cancel plus 14d plus 14d, LHS plus 14d is there, RHS plus 14d is there, we can cancel. If it is here plus 14d, if it is minus 14d, we cannot cancel. So that's why these two we can cancel. That implies a plus 2a is what is that actually a 2a minus 1. A is equal to 2a minus 1. So plus 2a will be transposed to minus 2a is equal to minus 1. So this is nothing but 1a minus 2a is equal to 1a. 1a minus 2a is equal to 1a is equal to 1. Finally, cancellation, minus and minus cancel, otherwise multiply minus 1 on both sides. Finally, a is equal to 1. I got a value. I got a value. Now, put a is equal to 1 in equation 1. That is equation 2. This is equation 1. So, 1. A is equal to 1 in equation 1. That is equal to 2 into a. That's why 2 into 1, 2 plus 70 is equal to 30. That implies 70 is equal to 30 minus 2. That implies 70 is equal to 28. That implies b is equal to 28 by 7 is equal to 4. 28 by 7 is equal to 4. I got a value. I got b value. Find AP. Find AP. Find AP means again we can write AP. First term A. A is nothing but 1. Second term here I will write what is A, what is B. A is equal to 1. B is equal to 4. Second term A plus D. So A 1 plus D. A plus D. 1 plus 4, 5. A plus 2D. 1 plus 2D means 1D means 4, 2D 8, 9. So therefore the required AP is equal to is 1 comma 5 comma 1 comma 5 comma 9. This is the answer. A is equal to 1, B is equal to 4. The first term A is equal to 1. Second term formula A plus D. 1 plus 4, 5. Third term A plus 2D. 2D means 2 into D. 2D, 2 4s are 8, that's 9. Therefore, the required AP E comma 1 comma 5 comma 9 comma so on. This is the answer. One more sum. If the seventh term of an AP is 1 by 9, easy, directly you can write, but only the thing is here the fraction is given. That is the problem. If you very good at the operations of rational numbers, you can do easily. So, if the seventh term of an AP is 1 by 9, seventh term. What is seventh term? T7 is equal to seventh term 1 by 9. And its ninth term is ninth term means T9. Ninth term T9 is equal to 1 by 7. These are the two conditions are given. Based on that, we can find 63rd term. What is that to find? T63 is equal to question mark. This is the question. What is? If the seventh term of an AP is 1 by 9 and the ninth term is 1 by 7. Seventh term 1 by 9. Ninth term 1 by 7. Easily we can do. Now, here A plus 6D is equal to 1 by 9. Here A plus A plus 6D is equal to 1 by 9. Here A plus 8D is equal to 1 by 7. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. This is equation 2. Here I write T9 is equal to 1 by 7. A plus 8D is equal to 1 by 7. This is equation 2. A plus. Okay. Now, by using linear equations concept, by using elimination method, we can eliminate something and we can find another value. So here, equation 1 A plus 6D is equal to 1 by 9. Equation 2 A plus 8D is equal to 1 by 7. By using the elimination method, we can eliminate A. A plus 80D is equal to 1 by 7. A plus 6D is equal to 1 by 9. So, subtraction, you know very well, subtraction only, no, plus plus, I am eliminating A plus and plus, 1A and 1A plus A, 1A plus 1A, that's what, both are same symbols, I can go for subtraction, that's why this is sign is plus, and what about this, here also plus, because of this minus, the plus becomes minus, this plus becomes minus, this plus becomes minus. So A and A will be cancelled, 0. 8A minus 6D is equal to 2D. 8D minus 6D is equal to 2D. This is a 1 by 7 minus 1 by 9. 1 by 7 minus 1 by 9. 1 by 7. Here I do 1 by 7 minus 1 by 9. 6th class subtraction of fraction. So here 7 and 9 are co-prime to each other. 7 and 9 are co-prime to each other. So 7, what is the LCM? 63. 7 9s are 63. Their product 63. So 63 by 7 9. 63 by 9 7 minus. So understand? 9. So here 2 by 63. 2 by 63. Understand or not? 9. Okay. 2 by 63. Now 2D is equal to 2 by 63. Very important. Carefully you see. D is equal to 2 by 63. This is into 2, no? This will be transposed divided by 2. Divided by 2. Into 2 will be transposed divided by 2. So D is equal to 2 by 63 into, this is 2 by 1, reciprocal 1 by 2. 2 and 2 will be cancelled. D value will be 1 by 63. D value 1 by 63. First I got D value. D value 1 by 63. D value 1 by 63. Now, substitute D value in any equation, either 1 or 2, so that we'll get A value. So what is that? A plus 6D is equal to 1 by 9. Put D is equal to 1 by 63 in equation 1. A plus 6D is equal to 1 by 9. Then implies A plus 6D, 6 into D, 1 by 63 is equal to 1 by 9. So A plus, multiply these two, this is nothing but 6 by 63 is equal to 1 by 9. That implies A is equal to 1 by 9 minus this plus 6 by 63 will be transposed minus 6 by 63 minus 6 by 63. I will simplify here. This part I will simplify here. What is that? 1 by this part here. What is that part? This part only. Okay, here 1 by 9 minus 6 by 63. 1 by 9 minus 6 by 63. So, what is the LCM? 63 is the LCM. Why? Because 63 is the multiple of 9, or 9 is the factor of 63. No need to go for prime factorization method. So, that's right. 63 is the LCM. 63 divided by 9, 7 into 1, 7. 63 by 63, 1 into 6 is 6. That's why 1 by 63, that is nothing but, what is 1 by 63? A value 1 by 63. A value 1 by 63. I got A value 1 by 63. I got A value 1 by 63. B value also 1 by 63. Both are same values I got. Now I got A value, I got D value. Here they did not ask to determine AP or find AP. So here I have to find 63rd term. 63rd term means A plus 62D. 63 is equal to A plus 62D. A plus 62D. A for 1 by 63 plus 62 into D for 1 by 63. So 1 by 63 plus this part you multiply. 62 into 1, 62 by 63. So finally, like denominator 63, 1 plus 62. 1 plus 62 by 63. 63 by 63 is equal to 1. Therefore, T63 that is nothing but 63rd term. T63 is equal to 1. This is the final answer. This is first answer and this is the final answer. 63rd term is equal to 1. Okay, thank you. Okay, here one more sum, fourth sum. 7 times the 7th term of an AP is equal to 11 times the 11th term. This is the only condition. 7 times the 7th term. 7 times the 7th term of an AP. 7 times the 7th term of an AP is equal to already is equal to is given, is equal to 11 times 11 into 11th term. 11 times the 11th term. This is the English statement. I converted into a mathematical statement. 7 times the 7th term is equal to 11 times the 11th term. 7 times the 7th term is equal to 11 times the 11th term. I have written big one. So once again I make it. 7 times the 7th term is equal to 11 times the 11th term. So by using 7 into A plus 6D is equal to 11 into A plus 10D. A plus 10D. 7 times 7th term into 11 times 11th term. 7th term, that's why 7 into T7, 7 into A plus 16, 11 into A plus 10D. That implies 7 into A plus 6D, A plus 7A, distributive property 7A plus 42D, 7 6 are 42D is equal to 11A plus 110D, 110D. That implies 7A minus 11A is equal to 110D minus 42D. So 7A, this 11A will be transposed this side minus 11A. This is 110D, this plus 42 will be minus 42. That implies 7A minus 11A, 7A minus 11A minus 4A, Here 110 minus 42, this is nothing but 68D. This I can write as like equation. I can write 60D plus 0 also you can write minus 4A plus minus 68D is equal to 0. Minus 4A minus 68D is equal to 0. I got like this. Minus 4A plus 68 will be transposed to minus 68D is equal to 0. Almost all I got answer. So just by using this condition, minus 4A minus 68D is equal to 0. Now minus 4 you take as common. Minus 4 into A plus 17D is equal to 0. How we got it? Plus have taken minus as common. If you want, just you verify. If you want to verify, minus 4 into A minus 4A, minus 4 into plus 17D is nothing but minus 16d is equal to 0. Understand? So I have taken minus as common, that's what I got, plus. So here, so minus 4, that's what I have taken minus as common. So forget about this. Minus 4, this way, a plus 17d is equal to 0 into minus 4, no, divided by minus 4. Into will be transposed by minus 4. That is equal to a plus 17d is equal to 0. Implies I have right. Implies. A plus 17d is equal to 0. Carefully you listen these steps. Minus 4d I have taken minus as common. That's what minus 4 as common. So a plus 17d is equal to 0 by minus 4. So that implies a plus 17d is nothing but P18. P18 is equal to 0. They are asking through the 18th term of this AP is 0. I got it. This is 18th term. This is 18th term. 18th term is 0. 18th term is 0. I got. So this is also very important model. So I have explained the 4 sums. Carefully you practice all the 4 sums. Once, 1 or 2 times you practice and send to your class teacher these 4 sums. And I am giving some sums as an assignment, nearly 4 sums. So some sums I am giving assignment. You can definitely do. So that's better. Those sums you practice and send to my personal number. These 4 sums sent to your class teacher. This is the homework. That is the special assignment. Thus, that assignment sent to me, I will give from the textbook VK Soni. So that I can understand how many are able to do these for sums given by me. So now I will write the page numbers and sums. Try to do. Send as I definitely check. Definitely you can do. That is not tough. So once you 1 or 2 times you go through that and practice the sums and send to me those sums. Okay. So this is the special assignment. So these are the page number 5.1, 13th question, 15, 16. Total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions. These 6 questions solve and send to me, my personal number in Telegram. So those 4 questions is the original actual assignment. All of you 1 or 2 times you practice those questions and don't copy. Simply don't copy. 1 or 2 times you practice and once again without seeing you write and do it and send your class teacher. Okay. Thank you very much.